Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria. This is Radiant Moon Tarot, and we are doing your singles new love reading for all Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you guys. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, and your fantastic energy. This reading is going to cover the months of May and June of 2024. We've got a lot of big shifts happening for us. We've got a lot of things changing. Instigated, of course, by the eclipse season, right? We're feeling a little bit of the fallout from that. But May, we welcome in a whole bunch of abundance. We've got some beautiful aspects coming in here in May. It's a much calmer energy, much more down-to-earth energy. And this is where we can really experience a lot of changes in regards to new love entering our lives. So this can be really wonderful energy. First off, one of the biggest ones is Venus entering Taurus. Now we are in Taurus season as I do this reading. I'm doing it at the very end of April. And in this energy, Taurus is very much down to earth, very grounded in nature, right? And ruled by Venus. So when Venus is going through Taurus, Venus rules Taurus. So Venus brings us new beginnings, creative energy, brings us love, brings us abundance, and can bring something to fruition for us here as well. And something real, something we can touch, right? That Taurus energy, it's like not just energetically here, right? We can experience something in the 3D. So this can be really quite wonderful of an energy. Certainly a great time to set some intentions because we have a new moon in the sign of Taurus on the 7th of May. So a very abundant new moon, great time to set those intentions. And we have another very abundant full moon on May 23rd, and this is the full moon in Sagittarius. There is a very lovely aspect with both Venus and Jupiter at that full moon, so really something can come to fruition. But these energies are encouraging you to take a leap of faith, to do something a little bit different, to embrace a sense of adventure, to get out there and have fun, right? And if we don't do that, right, if we're just, sitting on our couch waiting for love to walk in our door, well, it's possible that maybe the FedEx guy will knock on your door or something like that, or, the UPS lady or something like that. But you're more likely to find love when you take action and initiate something on your own. May 18th can be a very wonderful, very positive day for love. Some people will associate this with as being like the luckiest day of the year, and it could be for some people. We do have the Sun conjunct Jupiter in the sign of Taurus. So this can bring expansion and growth. It can bring in new beginnings, and it can bring in some lucky, very fortunate events. On the same day, we have Venus conjunct Uranus and also in the sign of Taurus. So the thing is with that one is that, yes, it can bring something suddenly, some sudden changes. Uranus is the astrological wild card. We never really quite know what's going to happen when Uranus shows up, right? All we know is there's change and evolution. Can it be very rebellious to break us away from something? Yes, it can, but it's always to move you towards something better. And in new love, right, this can be where you break away, you break free suddenly from any kind of worries, fears, or doubts, and you're like, I'm just going to go throw caution into the wind, and I'm going to go out there, and I'm going to be my best me, and I'm going to find love. Love will find me, right? So this is where you attract all kinds of wonderful things. Again, we're encouraged to get out of our comfort zone, so keep that in mind, all right? But on the May 18th, because the Sun is your ruler here, Leo, there could be something quite magical, or you could be experiencing those big sudden shifts where all of a sudden you feel lighter and brighter than you were before, and this can really change the energy that you're putting out there. But you could also be looking for a little bit of fun, so embrace your sense of adventure, get out, have fun, explore your boundaries and your horizons, and you just never know where you may find love. We have no place like home here for you guys, okay? So yes, some of you could be or could have been very focused on home, family, stability, safety, and security in your world. There is no place like home, right? So, this is sometimes love takes a back seat, right? Sometimes we have some important things to do in our environment that are more important at that particular moment in time than finding love. But this is also an energy about being you, being authentic to yourself, being honest and truthful, knowing who you are, knowing your worth, and having this really good sense of the pieces are falling together, things are fitting together, I fit in my environment, and I am feeling good with myself. So it can be a really kind of self-empowering kind of energy. Venus can help bring that in as well, right? Venus, self-love, love yourself first, embrace the love that you want to attract towards you, right? All of that kind of stuff. So this is about really knowing who you are and what you want, and you're operating from a place of truth, honesty, and authenticity, and you're not going to settle for anything that is less than what you deserve. And the funny thing is that you're, for the fifth reading that I've done for love, and that is a big theme that keeps coming up for you singletons out there, right? And actually I shouldn't say you singletons because I am too, but it's one of those messages that it keeps coming up, and it keeps being whispered in my ear for each reading about knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing what you bring to the table, knowing what you deserve, and being willing to wait for it, right? And sometimes we do cave into, societal pressure, right? We need to couple up and all that kind of stuff. And, we do sometimes cave and we're like, well, I may as well just date this person. It's better than being alone. But in the long run, it's likely not. And then, of course, we've got what we perceive to be wasted time. Time is never really wasted because there's always something to learn, right? But we'd rather kind of do things right the first time out of the gate. So you could be really experiencing a lot of self-empowerment here in the month of May. And it's beautiful. It's wonderful, right? Because it really sets you up for success in your love life. We also have here peace. All right. This is very peaceful, very calm, very down to earth energy. Yay. Hallelujah. Right. Because we've had some crazy stuff going on the last couple of months. So this is an energy of peace and calm. All right. In your external world and your inner world. It's about finding healing, finding forgiveness, and really feeling comfortable with who you are. Right. So it's a wonderful, wonderful energy there. This shows that there is pleasant and peaceful new beginnings that are manifesting in your life as well. Whenever we see an egg in this particular deck, it does show something manifesting for you. But there's changes ahead for you. If we look at these two cards that came out, I'm a numbers person, very much so, okay? And if we look at these two cards that came out, peace is card number 23, all right? Twos are about balance and harmony, wonderful, right? Twos are also about making important decisions, right? And this is deciding, do you choose love, do you not choose love? This is you making wise decisions and trusting that you have the wisdom to choose wisely for yourself and not second guess yourself. Twos are also linked with your intuition, High Priestess card, and can also be linked to the moon cycles as well. But it's also got number 3. 3 is the number of the Empress card, Venus energy, love, new beginnings, manifestation of love, self-love, right? 3s are also about a creation energy, and creation energy is the basis of manifestation, right? Things can't manifest if we don't set some intentions, make a decision, and create, right? And harness all of these beautiful energies. So there's a lot of magic in the air with this particular numerology sequence. But we add the 2 and 3 together and we get a 5. 5s, yes, they represent obstacles and challenges, but they also represent exciting opportunities for change. And in the peace energy that we get here on this first card, this is saying that, yes, there's been a lot of changes, there's been a lot of challenges, there's been a lot of turbulence, but now we're entering a different energy, we're entering a different vibe for you. And so there is exciting opportunities ahead for you in alignment with who you are, right? So 2 and 3 is 5. No place like home is card 50. It's a 5. So you got double 5s coming out here for you guys. So expect the unexpected, especially since we do have Uranus in the mix. Uranus, astrological wild card. You may as well toss all 78 tarot cards up in the air and see which ones land upright, is basically what Uranus brings to the table. But it is about your future. Aligns you with your future. So this can be something coming in that shakes your world, shakes things up a little bit, and it might be a little bit scary, right? Because it's out of your comfort zone, okay? But it can also be a shakeup within you and your own world that propels you forward to your future, and you are shedding things that have been holding you back. We have fun times coming out here for you guys, so expect to have a little bit more fun and adventure, more invitations to go out on dates or to go have fun with your friends, that kind of thing. So it's a very high vibe energy, and you are being very encouraged to go out and have fun, but do not sit in the corner. No one puts baby Leo in a corner. No, 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 no. The wallflower energy is showing up for you, okay? So this is a big warning, all right? Now, some of you could be feeling this energy. Maybe you feel left out, or you go to these parties, right? Fun times, you go to a party, you go to an event or a gathering or something like that, and the wallflower, it's like, I don't have a date, right? And so maybe you do feel, in some cases, like a fifth wheel or a third wheel, whichever one they call it. But this is Spirit saying to you, don't put yourself in a corner, all right? Even if you do get invitations to go to events and things like that, and we're at that time of year, May and June, where we've got, we're starting to get into wedding season and graduation ceremonies and all that kind of stuff, right? And, so this is this energy where Spirit is really saying to you, you can have a lot of fun even if you go somewhere stag, right? If you don't have a date. Think about the benefits to it, right? Don't think about the negative, right? I have no one to dance with. Find someone to dance with, right? But this is about looking at the positive. You can arrive when you want. Probably have a timetable for that, but you're not waiting for anyone else to get ready there. We'll put it that way. You're not catering to anyone. You can float like a butterfly, right? You can float around the room. You can talk to whoever you want for as long as you want. You can dance with whoever you want. You can be that little flower that everyone flocks to, right? Instead of a wallflower, you're going to be a vibrant, beautiful flower, right? That everyone's got their eyes on. They're like, wow, who's that? Right? And, and it's because the vibe, the energy that you put out. So whatever your situation is, Spirit says here, this wallflower energy is the danger zone because we have a risk of being stuck in it. So it's time to spread your wings and it's time to fly free out of that and look at the positives, all right? The positives of being single. There's a lot of them, right? There's some negatives too, sure, but there's some positives, all right? So being very encouraged to look at the bright side of things. We have open relationship coming in here too. Now, this is always an interesting one, and of course, it will not resonate with everyone. This can represent that you're keeping your options open, all right, which is a good thing, right? It's not a bad thing. You're, looking to date. You're not ready to make a commitment quite yet. You're like, you know what? I jumped into a previous relationship too fast. And now when I start dating somebody, now I just want to take it easy. I want to take it slow, but, I don't want to commit right away, right? So this open relationship energy could be about playing the field a little bit, right? Not necessarily, just because I went on one date with this person doesn't mean I can't go out on a date with anyone else. And so it may be that energy. It can also be that some of you maybe are looking for a relationship of some kind that doesn't have a lot of strings attached. Maybe you're not looking for marriage and children. Maybe you're looking for that companionship where, you come together, you're each other's date. You have your date nights every week. You've got an intimacy there, and there's maybe love there as well, but without that kind of traditional structure. Right. And it could be just living together, right? Rather than tying the actual knot, right? So it's like just this open, freeing kind of energy there. But I also feel here in this energy that there may be some of you out there that are currently in a relationship where you don't have that commitment, but maybe you're longing for it. And maybe you agreed to kind of having this open, non-structural kind of relationship previously, but you're thinking a little bit differently now, right? You're thinking that might not be working for me anymore. So kind of examine what kind of commitment level that you may be looking for in your current circumstances, especially if things are changing, or in what kind of relationship you are looking for. But keep your options open no matter what your situation is. No one's forcing you to commit right out of the gate. I had a cup of coffee. That means we're going to get married. No, no, no. It doesn't mean that at all. All right. We have religious factors coming in here. Okay, now the religious factors card can also represent belief systems. All right, believing, what does a relationship look like to me, right? What are my beliefs? What are your beliefs? Can we make them come together? Can we make them work? This can also represent that there could be actual religious factors that are playing a role in some way in your quest for new love. Maybe you are looking for someone that does share your upbringing or your family background, right? And your religious structure, if that's important to you. But it's also about your spiritual path as well, right? And, maybe you are looking for somebody that kind of is also spiritually aware. And sometimes they're easy to find and sometimes not so much. So you might need to shake things up a little bit and spread your wings a little bit and connect with different people, different kinds of people. And you just never know who you might meet along the way, or who you might meet that might know someone that that they introduce to you, right? That kind of thing. So there could be some really important faith-based, belief system-based factors behind your quest for love. We have forgiving and learning coming in here. And remember, we have peace coming in with forgiveness and healing and all of that wonderful stuff, bringing you a sense of peace and calm. So here in this energy, as you release the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And yeah, we have some shake up energy, right? And we have already touched on this, where you may really be feeling like, yeah, I got to let some things go. And you're shedding all of this old energy, this old stagnant energy. You are sprouting wings and you are floating into tomorrow like there's nobody's business. So it can be a beautiful energy. Free yourself. Okay, we've got a theme coming up here for you, Leo. Okay, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. All right. Where do you feel wrapped up? Where do you feel stuck? Where do you feel as though you've given your power away? Is it something from your past? Is it something in your present moment? Is it fears and anxieties? Is it trust issues, right? Whatever it is, this energy in May is shifting things around for you so that you can open that gate, right? You here in this card, you are this beautiful unicorn. We've got this gate, where we've got this fence. Where's the gate, right? You're going to find that gate and you're going to walk through that gate into some much more interesting energy. And here we go. Once we open that gate, we walk on through and then we find love. This could be the one. So for some of you here with this energy, you may have already met somebody and they've got you thinking about things, right? And so you're like, okay, where could this possibly lead? So you could have already met somebody. Now, some of you may have someone in your life right now. All right, maybe you've gone out for coffee a couple of times or something, and the gears are turning a little bit, right? You're starting to feel some feels and explore those feelings, because this person could potentially be this love in your life, right? So see where it goes. Keep an open mind, right? This can also represent that some of you may have actually connected with somebody previously. This could be your very recent past. This could be your long ago past. It can be an old friend that comes back into your life. It can be an old coworker that comes back into your life, or maybe just someone that you've kind of bumped into a few times, seemingly by accident, right? Maybe it's someone that you've seen at the coffee shop in the morning on your way to work while you're grabbing your muffin, but maybe you've been on a diet the last little while and you haven't been stopping at the coffee shop. And now maybe you kind of go, oh yeah, damn, I forgot my coffee today. I'm going to stop here. And you could just have those fated events and those fated encounters, right? So it could be something very as simple as that. But you could have also met this person energetically or in a past life. So you are calling in love, whatever your situation happens to be. Here's your high priestess. There we go. What did we say earlier, right? We've got that number 2 can be connected with the high priestess. Your intuition is certainly going to play a key role in your love life, as it always does, right? But this can be where you are trusting yourself to make the right choices, the right decisions for you. Okay, the high priestess is very connected with the moon cycles, and we have 2 incredibly positive, abundant new moons here in the month of May. Okay, thank goodness, right? And so this can be where you are really getting ready to receive some shifts in energy and circumstances for yourself in love. But this is also a little bit of a secretive energy. So again, some of you could have already met somebody, right? Someone could be revealing something to you in the next couple of months between May and June. This can be where you may actually have some feelings for somebody, but you haven't shared them, or you haven't been talking about them, or you're just kind of like trying to figure them out. What does this mean? And so you're just kind of keeping things to yourself a little bit, right? But a very mysterious energy. The high priestess is the keeper of secrets and mysteries. And I can't help but feel that this ties in a little bit with those Uranus energies that we've got here in the month of May that's propelling us forward, right? And even though they're positive aspects, it is still that wild card kind of energy. And with the high priestess, when I do get her in a reading, depending what it's for, it's like, I'm not really going to tell you what exactly it means, because it's going to be different for everybody. And I want everybody to trust their instincts, trust their intuition, and trust themselves, and keep an open mind and keep an open heart, right? So often I could probably sit here and try and clarify this a million ways to Sunday, and I probably still wouldn't be able to pin it all down, right? It's just the way the high priestess goes sometimes, okay? And so I feel like a mystery is being unveiled for you, all right? Whether you are doing that, okay, or whether the universe is doing that for you to help you out, right? But it is a very positive energy. Let's see what your blessings are. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. So where there's been turmoil and conflict and negative conversations or no conversations, right? We've got some positive things that are turning around. This is making compromise. This is finding peace, inner peace, outer peace. This is knowing what you want and being really positive that you are going to find what it is that you're looking for. And it is another card, number 5. So essentially, you've got 3 5s coming out here for you. 5, 5, 5, change, change, change. All right. This big shift in energy that's coming in here for you. And we love that, right? Now, yes, the 5 of Swords, even though it's in reverse, can be something that's been a little bit of a challenge for quite a while, right? And so you're probably really going to be feeling this sense of relief, this sense of freedom. And that's a great thing. It is a blessing. Remember, it is a blessing. 5 of Swords doesn't show up as a blessing too often, okay? But it is a blessing here now. We have the 10 of Swords, right? The pain, the struggles, the sorrow. The end is near. There's a new horizon and a new beginning right ahead of you. End of a difficult, challenging cycle or time or situations in your life, and there is a light ahead. 3 of Cups, fun times, right? Fun times, there you go. Friends, get-togethers, going out, having fun, maybe even some really good news comes in there with the 3 of Cups. A very high vibe energy and a very social energy, and we have the Chariot here as well. And the Chariot could potentially be a person coming into your life. This is Cancerian energy. And this person, very much about home and family, right? Cancer is the fourth sign of the zodiac. Oh, I'm thinking 6. The 4th sign of the zodiac, right? And with the 4th house, which is about home and family, stability, security, right? No place like home. So this could potentially be a Cancerian person that you are attracting into your life, or someone with a Cancer placement in their chart. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, be their rising, their moon, be their Venus, right? We've got the Venus energy coming in here hot and heavy this month, right? So, but this person can really have a certain goal in mind, right? And their goal does bring with it love and stability and some great things. This can be a really awesome energy. But the Chariot is a card of destiny, fated events, fated energy, the stars aligning for you. Thank you, Uranus, right? And again, High Priestess, the Chariot, destiny, right? The Three of Cups, but it's really good, right? So again, it's like, can't quite put the finger on it, okay? But of course, we are talking about love. We're talking about new love. Can we pinpoint the circumstance? Maybe. Friends, right? You could have a love connection that you make through a friend. You could get a love connection through like some fun social event or gathering that you go to, that you attend. Maybe you drive there with the Chariot card, right? Go on a vacation with your friends, or go on a trip with your friends or your family, and this can be where you meet somebody. But it's a little bit elusive in its energy, because you're all on a different path. You're all on a different your destiny is all different, all of you, right? So the time, the place, the circumstance, hard to say. But this is Cancerian energy, and right now, as I do this reading, we're in Taurus season. May 19th is when we shift over to Gemini, right? And then you are after that, or Cancer is after that, I should say. And so between now and Cancer season is when things are really going to pick up steam for you, right? This is where you're going to really feel a big shift, or you might have some mysterious magical happenings for you. Things are in alignment, Chariot card, with your goals, with what your intentions are, with the manifestations that you are working with, right? The intentions that you're setting, because the Chariot card is one of goals, right? Setting your goals, moving forward, making all the right moves to achieve your goals, to be successful. And this is an energy of success. It's also an energy of things coming to alignment for you. So this would be June is when we have Cancerian season start, right? Mid-June. So this reading does, of course, cover May and June. So something around Cancerian season can be happening for you, but it's also a little bit of a mystery for some of you here as well. But there's something here that is moving you forward and that is aligning you with your destined path. So this can be really quite exciting for you guys, all right? We have the Nine of Pentacles here as your challenge. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is a super good card. All right. This is one of feeling good, feeling happy, feeling joyous, feeling that you've accomplished something, right? And feeling like you're taking care of your own needs, because the Nine of Pentacles is very luxurious in its energy, right? And it's very abundant in its energy. But here's the thing, in your challenge position, all right, it's one of independence. It's one of, I did all these things on my own, right? And so this could play out, this could be creating a challenge in a couple of different ways. Number one, you might be looking for love. You're ready to open up your heart for love, right? You want that companionship, that connection, that intimacy, but you don't want to lose your independence. You don't want to get lost in a relationship and lose yourself. And that can be a challenge, right? Because even though you're ready and, you've opening your heart to love, we can sometimes be a little bit reluctant to jump right in, go all in, because, maybe you have been in a relationship before where you have lost your identity, or felt like you had, and you spent all this time figuring out who you are and doing all this work on yourself. And now you're like, I don't want to lose that. I don't want to compromise that. But in the right kind of relationship, right? Fated events, fated energy, fated connections, right? We, in the right kind of relationship, we don't have that, right? We can establish that right out of the gate. We can find that right person who knows that maybe you need your space every once in a while, or you need an opportunity to create, right? Maybe you're a very creative person. A lot of Leos are, right? Very creative person, or maybe you're very outgoing, right? And you're like, I don't want to be a wallflower. So that can be something that you're working through, kind of just some underlying feelings that you're working through. I also do feel that some of you here, you enjoy being independent. You enjoy being single to a certain degree, but there's also a little bit of something missing, right? So you probably have to try and maybe just, allow yourself to welcome in something new in your life. But the Nine of Pentacles also can be in your challenge that you have something that you're working on, you're working towards. The Chariot, we've got goals coming in here, your ambition, there's something driving you forward towards success. So some of you here, you may actually put love on the back burner for the moment, just until you accomplish something. There's some sort of milestone here that you're working towards, whether it's something personal within you, or whether it's something external, maybe your career path, your money goals, that kind of thing. And until you accomplish that, you're like, I'm not going to let anyone derail me from the path that I'm on. I'm not going to let anyone derail me from the goals that I'm trying to achieve. I need to do this thing. I need to finish this thing. So this could be where you are very much set on accomplishing something before you're ready to open up for love, right? Not a bad thing. And of course, the no place like home, right? Maybe you want that stability and security in your home life, in your career path, right? Maybe some of you are moving somewhere, right? And you're like, I don't really need any more monkey wrenches in the mix. I got enough, right? So there could just be something here that you've got a goal and you're not going to let anything derail you from that. Once you're done that, right? Nines are completion. So once you're done that, then you're going to be ready and you're going to open up, and that's when the floodgates open. We have advice from Spirit, the Four of Swords. Take it easy, relax. It's beautiful. It's the card of peace, right? We already have peace coming in. This is about resolving conflicts. This is about finding inner peace and outer peace. The Four of Swords is about rest and relaxation and taking care of yourself as well. So don't forget to do that. But the Four of Swords is also about meditation. So Spirit here is saying to you that meditation and quiet contemplation, so that you can gather your thoughts, or you can set your intentions, okay, or you can release past energies, right? This is going to be your key to manifesting love in your life. So connect with your higher self, connect with Spirit, take some time to yourself, take it easy. The Four of Swords is one of taking it easy, right? Being comfortable where you are in your surroundings. So whether you're going to go on vacation, go out and have fun, or whether you are doing like cord cutting and healing and forgiveness, whatever it happens to be, the Four of Swords is very calm, very reflective energy in some cases as well. But it is one of just being at peace and being open and just trusting in whatever is going on around you, trusting in the energy that's around you, trusting that your needs will be met, trusting that there might be some things going on that you might not need to do anything about, right? Spirit's got this. Spirit's got your back to bring love into your life. So there's love coming in. Where and when? A little bit of a mystery for some of you. Work with the moon cycles. Work very closely with those moon cycles, but then you got to be willing to let it go. Set it and forget it, right? Set your intentions and let it go. But keep that open mind, keep that open heart, get out there and have fun. Free yourself from fears and worries and doubts and restrictions. And that can be what the Nine of Pentacles is. We're taming our anxieties and our fears, right? And once we do that, then we're ready to get out there and take a little bit of a chance and take a leap of faith. So believe in yourself and be confident in yourself. But we got some destiny aligning up for you here. An interesting course of events that may occur over the next couple of months. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please do hit that like button there. I truly appreciate that. Lets me know you resonate with the reading. It lets YouTube know the same thing, and it keeps the algorithm happy. So it puts the video out there is what it really does. Otherwise, it doesn't share it with anybody. So it's mean that way. But I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful next couple of months, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.